In the late 19th century, an era where marrying your daughter to a rich man was the best thing that could happen, an England family was ready to marry all of their 5 daughters. They were waiting for a rich man, Mr. Bingley, that was coming from the outsides of England looking for a wife. He came with a friend, Mr. Darcy, but he was already engaged. They were introduced to the Bennet family during a family dinner, and after lots of visits and masquerade balls, Bingley had an attraction for Jane, while Darcy got an interest for Elizabeth. They were having lots of fun. They had tons of pictures and memories together. Everything was going great, until Elizabeth was introduced to Mr. Collins. That was the next successor for all the goods of the Bennets. Mr. Collins was asked to marry Jane, but Jane was so into Darcy that she refused to marry him. She was forced by Mrs. Bennet to marry him, but she still said no. After this, Elizabeth kept her distance with Darcy, but that wasn't enough. While Elizabeth was visiting Mr. Collins in Hansford, Darcy caught her off guard and proposed to her, but she turned him down. She kept it as a secret in order not to create any problems, but still, later on, she told her sister Jane. Then, Lady Catherine de Bourgh asked Elizabeth to disavow any connection between her and Darcy, but she refused, and that made Darcy hopeful that there was still something between them, and so he soon proposed and they got married.